it is very windy out here, so I have no idea how clear this is going to come through. Today is National Pinhole Day. It's pinhole photography. Now, what's interesting about this video is that this is the first video I'm vlogging annually again, meaning I've been doing this for a little over a year. I did this event last year back in May, so this is the first time I'm vlogging an annual event. Just kind of how long I've been doing this for. It's just cool to think about. This, believe it or not, is a camera. This is a pinhole camera. There's no lens, there's no fancy digital equipment. All that's in here is a small pinhole and a piece of photographic paper. You take this piece of tape off, light will go through the pinhole, reflect an image, an opposite image onto the photographic paper. You'll leave that aperture open for the given amount of time depending on your light. You'll close it back up, then you'll go to the dark room to get the actual film developed. So we just developed our first photograph. Now, if you remember last year, I took a very beautiful photograph. It was on the first try. This is the photograph this year. It's very overexposed, so we're gonna try it with a 12mm pinhole. So we'll have it open for a little bit less time because the pinhole is larger, more light's being let through, and we're gonna see what we get from this. But once again, it's cloudy, so when it's cloudy conditions, it's tough to gauge how long the intervals are gonna be. We're not gonna shoot directly on the sky now, we're gonna shoot the house. So for this, there's not as much light coming through because you're not shooting directly on the sky. So we're gonna do about a 1-minute exposure. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna have it sitting straight down on top of this rock because you don't want it to move. If the camera moves, you get a very ghostly or blurry image, which some people like. But for this, we want a very solid image. Now we're gonna pull the pinhole off. We're gonna start the timer, and we're gonna wait 1 minute. So we are in the dark room right now. Typically you won't be able to see anything, but we're actually filming this on an infrared camera, which only lets through the sensor, will only let through infrared light, which will allow us to film essentially in the dark. Now we're going to drop the film into the first solution, which is going to develop the film for 1.5 minutes, and then there's 2 other solutions for 30 seconds.
Same thing, after about 15 seconds more.
Now this was done at a 1-minute exposure of the house, so we'll see. Last time the image was way overexposed. This was done on longer exposure, but it was not filming the sky directly, so hopefully this comes out a little more clear. It's definitely better than last time. This is the second solution. Whoa. This is the second solution. This will stop it from now developing. We definitely see the sky. Well, the house looks pretty dark, but the sky is coming through. So that's good. We have our 2 pictures. They're very different from each other. One is underexposed, one is overexposed. Here's the first one. That just flew away, so forget that one. Here's the second one. It's of the house right behind me. And you can see the sky on the top, house on the bottom. The house is dark, it's almost like a silhouette. But this is a nice picture. I'm happy with the way this came out. And if you see, there's a bit of a ghosting effect on the trees, because I moved the camera a little bit inadvertently. I didn't want to do that. But when you look at old photography, look at photography from the 1800s, early 1900s, you'll notice some of the people look like they're ghosts. That's because the camera was moving at the time where they were moving, and it caused a silhouette or a ghosting effect. All right, from a very windy. It was 85 degrees yesterday, sunny. I mean, it was hot as could be. In 24 hours, it's managed to go down 30 degrees. It's managed to pick up 30-degree winds. I don't know what's going on with spring. On that note, lots of love, everyone. Lots of respect. I hope everyone learned a little something about photography, a little more about the old ways of doing photography, how it originated. And on that note, we'll speak to everybody soon.